You can't skip steps on your way to wealth. You can't skip steps on your way to abundance and prosperity. You just can't. I'm just going to speak from experience in this video and tell you the straight truth and my lessons of when I tried to skip steps, it didn't work out, and why the same will happen to you. This is Michael Santonato, and I want to prevent you from having pain in this video, and that's my mission in life, is to end financial misery. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about skipping steps. Don't do it. Don't try and do it. Be careful of it. What are the signs, and what will happen to you if you try to skip steps? Let's go. If you like the video, you like the channel, and you like the content, then please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. It costs you nothing, but it does me a huge favor to grow this channel. How many times have you been scammed recently for money or for crypto or for some investment recently right now in your life? There's tons of scams going on right now. And I'm in this, like hat. I never wear hats in my videos because I just want to be real and just tell you that I've been scammed before. I've been scammed a number of times. I've been scammed when I didn't think I was being scammed. And I've been scammed by innocent people, good people, people that I've known, people that I considered friends. Sometimes they knew they were scamming me, and sometimes they didn't think they were scamming me, but it ended up being a scam. You just never really know. You can only do your due diligence, and you can only do more and more due diligence from learning you didn't do enough last time. So due diligence is doing your own research, having your own analysis, looking at all the facts, doing as much research as you can, and then deciding whether or not to take the action. After you've gathered all the facts and as much research and done as much thorough digging on the people, the person, the process as much as possible. So sometimes you think it's a good thing, but sometimes it's a scam. That's why you have to do tons of due diligence, and you just have to learn from your mistakes and just keep going. Failure isn't failure, it's just feedback. There's no such thing as failure, really. What some people consider failure is another step to success. Like when Edison was creating the light bulb, he said, he was asked, hey, you could have quit, 99 times. You tried 100 different ways and failed to create the light bulb. And on your 101st try or whatever, you got it right. And he said, no. I didn't fail 100 times. I successfully found 100 ways it wouldn't work. You see what I mean? So failure is kind of in the eye of the beholder, like beauty in that way. And so feedback is actually part of failing or failure. It's just getting feedback, learning and becoming better. So in my life, I've been scammed a number of times. I was going to, have access to an investment in a gold mine in Africa somewhere. That was dumb. That was $10,000. That was in 2010. There was a really great, big, huge crypto scam that was over 22 million US dollars that I personally lost $1 million. That's part of my story in my book, How to Become Financially Indestructible. I'll never make those mistakes ever again. Now I'm on my way. I've already made kind of the next $1 million in crypto in this bull market. And so I learned from that experience, and I learned how to make my own crypto winnings and my own crypto success. And thankfully, thanks to that, I'll never go down that road again. But that was actually a friend of mine, and that was also referred to me by a friend of mine. I've helped a lot of clients prevent, losses in scams because I know the signs and the signals to look out for. So you kind of have to learn the hard way. I do have a couple of good videos on this channel. I'll put the links in the description on how to spot a scam, on how to prevent yourself from being scammed, and don't make these kind of investing in crypto mistakes. And so watch those videos for sure, definitely. They're very short, very easy to understand, and easy to help you understand the signs to spot for what the scams might be and how to not get into them, okay? But this video is about not skipping steps. Sometimes we try to skip steps because we want to get ahead. We want to do well. We want to be abundant and wealthy and prosperous. We don't want to be in lack or financial constraints, and we don't want to be in financial poverty or things like that. And so we try to get ahead and skip steps. We don't really think we're going to skip steps, but the universe is built in like a Monopoly game, like a snakes and ladders game, if you will. In Monopoly, if you roll doubles like 3 times in a row, you go to jail, because there is such a thing as too good to be true. If you try to get 100% rate of return like in a 6-month period, that's really like 99.9% impossible, okay? The average person won't get access to those kinds of ROIs and those kinds of returns, you know what I mean? Myself, I've been greedy and tried to, skip the system and skip steps and kind of bypass the system and think I'm smart and outsmart it. And what ends up happening is I ended up getting kicked down the ladder Like in the game Snakes and Ladders, I got kicked down the ladder and had to start over again. It sucks. But it happens when you try to skip steps. So this video is don't try and skip steps, because there is an emotional roller coaster that happens when you tank, when you get kicked back down, when you haven't done the right due diligence and you haven't done the right research. And you need to be able to learn those lessons and sometimes, unfortunately, go through that pain in order to know what not to do, so not to make the same mistakes. It's part of life. Most billionaires have gone bankrupt twice in their lifetime. Twice. Most billionaires have gone bankrupt twice. All right? So part of the requirement for success, and of course different levels of success, is to fail, is to get knocked down and get back up. That cheesy Rocky quote, which is amazing. Life's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. It really is that way. And still, don't try and skip steps. Put in the reps. You have to put in the reps. You have to put in the work. You have to do the work. I have spent over $100,000 on myself personally in mentors and courses and certifications and seminars and books and more and more and more. And I have to tell you that I've learned that it is built into the system, into the universe, that we have to earn what we want. We have to earn it. Now, you can earn it different ways, through work and sweat equity and time and learning and getting ahead by reading and hiring mentors. You can cut learning curves by hiring mentors, taking courses and having coaches and all that stuff. Absolutely true. You still have to put in the work. You still have to put in the work. You can't skip steps. Learn from my experience, learn from my failures, learn from my feedback, take my feedback. Don't try and skip steps. Do things properly, do things the right way, the old school way. I'm not saying work hard and slave away like Gary Vee. I'm not saying that. I'm not making that mistake. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you can get ahead, and you have to earn it. And you earn that through time, money, and energy. You have to give up in order to gain. What are you willing to give in order to gain? You have to give something to get something back. If you give nothing, you get nothing. That's how it works at the end of the day. You have to put wood into the fire first before it can give you heat. So if you like this video, then please let me know in the comments, because it means the world to me. And if you want to learn how to get ahead financially and start to improve in little baby steps the right way, then check out my online courses. I'll leave the link below in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.